Hi and welcome to this new timeless reading. Let's take a look at what frequencies available for us to anchor in our field and activate. And this is going to be 3 cards. The first card is the frequency. The second card is how can we integrate it in the best way possible and what can we release. And the third card is the advice on how to go about it. So let's look at the frequency itself. And we have the Six of Swords. And in the Six of Swords, it's I'm hearing leaving an old situation for good without looking back. And it's as if the uncomfortable situations we had to deal with previously, we kind of like extracted all the wisdom from them. And now as we move forward, we learn those lessons so deeply and in such a well-rounded way that there's no need to look back. And also I'm hearing you will get to teach what you've learned. So that's the importance and the motivation into moving forward as well. So if you've gone through something difficult recently, might be a breakup or losing a job or any types of difficult family situation or anything like that, or even spiritual initiations, you will get to now step into a different level and be in position to share the wisdom you've gained. But it's now time to move away from the situation, and you're guided to do so. And what I'm hearing is like in a more comfortable way than expected. So now what can we release for this to anchor in the best way possible? And we have the Hierophant, the Pope, and this, what I'm hearing is that it's a divine, it's in your divine contract, if you will, in your soul's path, and the time has come. So it's more of a confirmation that something you need to release from your energy. It's simply confirming that we're kind of like at a crossroad, and it's the perfect moment to actually move forward and leave that denser and more painful situation behind. And also it was always planned to be that way. So in a sense it's relief, and also it might like piss us off a little bit because why did you have to go through that? And it's to extract wisdom in some respect. And do I agree with the methods used for us to go through things? I kind of don't really. Like, I find a lot of how we learn things or go through things is because there's a lack of transmission of actual wisdom. So I feel like our generation and the ones behind us have gone through extremely painful circumstances because there's been a erasure of the passation of wisdom in the past centuries and millennia. And now we're kind of restoring that for current and future generations. So that's more than I was expecting to share on this. But yeah, so you see how, like, what I'm hearing is we're restoring humanity's library of wisdom. So that's why eventually future generations probably won't be able to decipher situations like this before stepping into them. And now advice on how to go about it, and it's to accept that we've been blocked. Like I said, a lot of those situations were uncomfortable and painful, and you question, why am I going through that and all of these? But you've been kind of like, what I'm hearing is like you're locked into that frequency until you kind of built a certain frequency of wisdom, and that kind of like it kind of like breaks the door open. As soon as you build enough life force and the wisdom quotient you need to reach, that actually frees you from the situation. Then that's why people keep repeating cycles let's say they always jump from a relationship to another, and it's always pretty much the same relationship. They're just going in circles. They're not building wisdom. They're not raising their life force by taking care of themselves. Yeah, that's pretty much how a lot of experiences I've gone through worked as well. And it's to accept kind of like the mechanism of it all, and feeling like it won't have to be like this forever, but it's interesting and kind of necessary to understand the systems we've been working with. So I hope this resonated.